Hello everyone, welcome back to the session of English. In this session of English grammar, we are going to begin a new chapter, that is interjection. This is a very simple but very interesting topic. From this chapter, direct questions are not asked, but this chapter is very important for all other parts of a speech. It means it plays like a supporter for other parts of a speech. This chapter is also very helpful in spoken English. So let's begin this session. In this session, we will be discussing the introduction and various concepts related to interjection, which are very important and that help us out in solving or in spoken English or in solving many errors. Okay, so let's begin this session. First of all, let us see the introduction of this chapter. Interjections are the words or short phrases that convey strong emotions, reactions, or exclamations. Now, for example, if you are going somewhere and you come across a snake, now what will happen? Suddenly, you come across a snake. Now, what will happen? Maybe possible you will be speechless because of the fear. Okay, or in fear you will be speechless. Might be, or maybe possible you will shout. Maybe possible you will scream, you will cry, or you will show some reaction. Now, whatever will be there, it is not in your memory before, or it is not in your thought before. It means you will see the situation, or you will face the situation, or you will suddenly come across the situation, and some words will definitely come out of you, but those were sudden. Okay, those were not intentionally said. Okay, so when you say something which is just not in your thought, or which was not in your thought, it was just a sudden reaction. So when we present the sudden reaction, that sudden reaction is known as interjection. These words, they express our emotions, reactions, and exclamations, whatever emotion is there for us. For example, if we see a very beautiful spectacle, then we say wow. So this is just a sudden situation which we did not think before that. Okay, so some words are there which we do not speak intentionally. They come out of our mind or mouth just suddenly, and we have not made up our mind for them. Okay, interjections serve to add emphasis, convey feelings. Now, this is very important part about interjections. Interjections are the words that convey our feelings or provide an immediate response. Now, this thing is very important about interjection, that it provides immediate response. It means this is the sudden reaction which comes out of our mind or mouth to a situation. Okay, when we come across some situation, for example, if you are going somewhere and you come across a beautiful dress, obviously the girl, they might say, wow, what a beautiful dress. So this is wow, this is just an exclamation which comes to your which came to your mind by seeing that dress. Okay, unlike other parts of a speech, interjections are not grammatically connected to the rest of the sentence and can stand alone. Obviously, if we talk about other parts of a speech, there are various rules which are grammatical rules. But in case of interjections, we do not have grammatical rules for this. In fact, here we only see the emotions that are just, you can say, we speak while we see any word or when we see anything, that is according to the situation. Examples of common interjections include wow. So you must use this word when you see something which is, you can say, which is mesmerizing, which is amazing, which is very beautiful. Oh, if you are sad or if you feel sad for something, you can say, oh, ouch. For example, you are going somewhere and suddenly your foot stuck somewhere, for example, or it collapsed somewhere. It collides somewhere, for example, with the bed. Okay, so you may say ouch, or you will if you get hurt, so you will say ouch. Yesh is the emotion which you show when you are happy. Okay, when someone win, or when someone wins the match, or when someone listen to something which is very pleasant. For example, if you are in office and you will be given another day's holiday, so obviously you will say yay, you, oh, yoo-hoo, hooray. Hooray is an expression that we express when we achieve a victory, when we win a match. Bravo, bravo, when we are applauding anyone. Alas, alas is an emotion that we show when we are sad for something. For example, if something bad happens, we say alas. Okay, and many others. So there can be various expressions which can express your feelings or your emotions when you face that situation. Okay. Now, a few concepts related to grammar that can be associated with interjections are as follows. So, a few concepts are there which can be grammatically associated with interjections. And what are these? Let us see. Interjections. Now, first is punctuation. Punctuation means the use of various, you can say, marks like full stop, exclamatory, comma, semicolon, colon. So these type of marks or signs that we make after the words or in the sentences. This is very important when we write something. Interjections are often punctuated with exclamation marks. Exclamation marks are like this, which you can see over here as well, to emphasize their emotive nature. Okay, so exclamatory sentences are the sentences when we express our emotions or exclaim something that yes, this is very beautiful, or how beautiful is this, how pathetic, how amazing. So these type of words or phrases we use in exclamatory sentences. So this exclamation mark is also required in case of interjections. Why so? Because interjections are also the words which are used in exclamatory sentences only. Wow, that was incredible. Incredible means unbelievable. So we are saying wow because we are just mesmerized, or we are just shocked or surprised by the action. So that was incredible. Okay, it means that was unbelievable. And something which is unbelievable, you might express your emotion for that. That wow. Okay, now let us move to the next one. Interjections are usually capitalized to highlight their distinct nature and emotion intensity. Oh no, I forgot my keys. So interjections are are usually capitalized. How capitalized? For example, if you see oh no, so we write this O is for capital. Somewhere we write oh no. So in this manner as well we write. Okay. So O means this is capitalized just to show the intensity of nature. Now what happens? You must have seen this in various cartoon pictures. Okay. For example, if some cartoon is saying something, you must have seen these type of pictures that a cartoon is there and we can see a cloud in which something is written which is out of his mind or which is somewhere in his mind. Okay. So there, for example, oh God, like this. It is written in capitalized. It is written in capital letters just to show the intensity or the impact of that emotional word. Okay, which is coming out of that mind. Okay, so you must have seen this many times in the pictures. Okay, or when we write something or when we animate that, we use capitalization of letters to show the interjection. Now, interjections can appear at the beginning, middle, or end of the sentences to convey emotions appropriately. Now, what happens when we talk about the position of interjections or placement in sentences? What we feel that because interjection is a word which is expressing the emotion of a person. Okay, so it can appear either in the beginning of the sentence or in the middle of the sentence or at the end of the sentence. Okay, it depends because interjection is something which comes out of your mind or your mouth suddenly. Okay, you are not intentionally saying it. So when you speak the sentence, it is up to you. Maybe possible you will speak it in the beginning of the sentence or maybe possible at the end. Okay, hey, I can't believe you are here. So, hey, it means when you see this is a situation when a person sees another person, and because he was not expecting the same, so he say, hey, I can't believe you are here. So, in this manner, he can say the sentence, or he can speak this sentence. Okay. So, here we have used the interjection in the beginning of the sentence, or at the beginning of the sentence, because suppose there is a person A who is saying this saying these words to B. So A did not expect B that he will be here, but he was there in the same place where A was, and A now pointing out him and saying that he did not believe or did not expect him. Now at the end, it is such a beautiful day, isn't it? Oof. So these type of expressions can be said using interjections. Now let us move to the next one. When an interjection is used within a sentence, it is often set off by commas for clarity. Now, this is somewhere very, very important about interjections. While we write the sentences, okay, we should be very careful about the punctuations. When we talk about punctuations, in many competitive exams, these punctuations are not asked, or the questions from the punctuations are not asked. In fact, if you do the spotting errors or sentence improvement, there it is written that you can avoid the punctuation because that is not required. Okay, or you should ignore the punctuation marks. Okay, so when an interjection is used within a sentence, it is often set off by commas for clarity. So when we use any any interjection, we separate it with the help of a comma. Okay, so as you can see over here, actually I think you are mistaken. Okay, so actually it means this is separating from the sentence. So just to highlight that this is another word. Okay, you are just using this word to for because you are seeking the attention, or maybe possible for another people to take attention of you, or you can say to make attention of another one. Okay, or sorry, to take an action of attention of another one. For example, if I say, wow, I have never seen mm, I have never seen a peacock before. Now, suppose there is a girl who has seen the peacock for the very first time and she liked it very much. So she can say, wow, I have never seen a peacock before. It means this was the first time for her to see the peacock. Okay, and now she's very, very happy because the peacock is very beautiful. Wow, the dress is very beautiful. The dress is awesome. Okay, it means suppose she got a prize, and the prize is the dress, not the prize, actually the gift, and the gift is the dress, and she has never seen that type of dress before, or that dress is very beautiful, so she's very happy, so she can say wow. When you see that there are various matches, or the cricket matches, when they happen and some team wins, so so all the people, who are the supporters, they say hooray, we won the match, or many more words which they can speak, or which just come out of them suddenly. Okay, so these type of words are separated from the entire sentence. Okay, hooray, we won the match, alas, she died. So these type of sentences can be used, but we use some words which are interjections. Okay, now let us move to the next one. Some multiple interjections are used together to intensify emotions. Now, sometimes it happens that we use multiple interjections in a single sentence to intensify. Intensify emotions means to show that these emotions are very, very important, and these emotions are very, very emotional, or you can say the full of attention. Oh my goodness gracious, I can't believe it. Okay, so these type of phrases, as you can see over here, oh my goodness gracious. So there are multiple interjections which are coming, which are arranged in a sentence, just after one. Okay, so oh my goodness gracious, I can't believe it. Okay, it means something happened which we cannot believe. Okay, for example, we say, oh my God. Okay, so oh my God, these are the phrases that can be used together to show the emotions. Okay, now we might say, hey, yippee, hooray, we have won the match. Okay, bravo. So multiple words can be used in the same sentences. Okay, now let us move to the next one. Interjections are often used when directly addressing someone, adding a personal touch to communication. Well, John, you have really outdone yourself this time. So here a person is saying to John that, well, John, so he's preferring to John that he has really outdone himself this time. Okay, so this type of sentences can be used to to address someone. For example, if I if there is some match going on and one person has made his century, so you can say bravo because only to that person, because you are appreciating or applauding that person only. Okay, suppose in an award function, some award goes to someone and you are announcing the award. Now you can say wow or yippee, hooray for that particular person because you really liked his getting the award. Okay, so this is how you can use these interjections in direct, and you can direct address someone while you are using the interjections. Okay, now interjection can be used to emphasize a point or draw attention to a statement. Indeed, the view from the mountain top is breathtaking. So here, interjections can be used to emphasize a point or draw attention to a statement. It means when we use interjection, it can also be used to, you can say, to draw the attention of another person or to emphasize a particular point where you want to draw the attention, okay, by the statement. For example, if I say, indeed, I'm using for something that I'm appreciating something more, okay, or I'm appreciating another thing, but not the thing which has been discussed over there. Okay, indeed, the view from the mountain top is breathtaking. Okay, it means the view which is seen from the mountain top is breathtaking. It means you will hold your breath to see that. Okay, because that is amazing, also that is dangerous. Okay, so indeed can be used to show that um, in the manner of in fact. Okay, so these are interjections which we can use. Now there are various words which can be used in case of interjections. Okay, for example, we can say hooray. Hooray is used basically when we win the match or when we win anything. Okay, so in the case of victory we can use the word hooray. For example, hooray, we won the match. Wow can be used when we see something which is very beautiful or pleasant, or which is surprising, shocking. Okay, so we can say, wow, what a beautiful scenery. Wow, what a beautiful spectacle. Wow, what a beautiful dress. Wow, what a beautiful dance. So, or if someone dances very well, or if someone if someone gives very good performance, you can say that, wow, this is really beautiful. Okay, so this is how we can address that particular action. Okay, now interjection can be used to emphasize a point or draw attention to a statement. So here, when we say something, we draw the attention of the people towards the another action. So all was this about interjections. I hope you have understood this concept. Moreover, interjections, the questions from this chapter, interjections can be asked. What type of questions? That you may be asked about the word which is which is used as the interjection over there. So you can identify that. Okay, so in this manner you can be asked about the questions of interjections. Well, I hope this much is clear to you. So that's all for interjection. There is nothing more which is asked from this chapter. I hope this much is clear to you. So if you want to learn more chapters, stay connected with me. Till then, thanks to you.